Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Do stick around. I do hope you'll subscribe and stay with us. So I'm working on my journal using my new kit, my Mademoiselle journal that I'm working on. This is a page from the grey backgrounds, or background greys, small kit, just 10 pages. I used it in the journal, printing on both sides. This was a misprint, it went in wonky, so it didn't fill the full page how it normally would. One corner was slightly bent up, so I've cut that bit off, and this is the bit I've got left. And I thought I could make some tags and that to go in there. So this is regular copy paper, so it's quite thin, but I've got all these pink papers from when I was dyeing for my tickled pink set of papers. Some in there are ones that I used and some are ones that I didn't. So what I thought was that I'll do first is just stick this to this, because I'll end up using it all for tags once I cut it up and that. Some have the floral bits on, some will be plain, and we can go from there. So that is what I want to do first. So I need a glue stick and I need to go mad with it and cover everything. So here we go. So how are you all? Happy New Year. I did say that yesterday, but just in case you weren't with me yesterday, then I'll say it again today. Happy New Year. I do hope 2021 is gonna be the year that things went back to normal, or that they changed for the better even. Why does it have to go back to how it was? It can go back to being better, couldn't it? Let's see what it brings us. But yeah, whatever happens, we're used to the lockdowns and everything like that, so I'm sure nothing can upset us as much as it did in 2020, which will hopefully mean that it's just nice, that whatever happens it's good. So that's my little wish anyway. I hope you're all well. Right, I'm just going to move that a minute so I can press right down right up to the edges, and there we are. That should be nice and adhered. And I'll just pop this back because it helps me having something to ink upon and that. And I'm just going to get rid of the ends that I've just glued up to. This little border of pink around the edge. Right. And then this piece will be all ready for making the tags and journaling cards and bits and bobs like that. So let's get over a little bit. That's it. And I need to go back to the first side because I didn't quite catch all of the pink all the way around. That's it. Right, so now my bits are both the exact same size. And yeah, I think what I might do is just cut straight in, and yeah, we'll have a nice big tag like that, with that whole floral bit. That is lovely. And then if you go this way, yeah, two little stubby fat tags, or journaling cards, whatever they're going to end up being. And then right, we'll have one off of there like that. And I think I might cut this in half, and these can be tall tags that are thinner. Yeah, shall we? Yeah. Be bold, I say. Right, so yeah, that'll be a lovely, nice big tag. Not yet. Tags. Well, they might all end up being tags. Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go for it with the tag making. So I want to cut my corners off before I do anything else. And yeah, I just thought we'd have a little craft with me, working on bits for the journal I'm doing. Maybe the next video we'll work on the pages and that. I've got them all printed off, but of course they need pockets, they need embellishing, they need to be made gorgeous. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Oh, I've got to swap my sponge. Right. And there we are. And I love this one because it looks like what's it called, handmade paper, but it was just an effect that I did. So it's got that lovely look, but it's not like the fluffiness. Like with handmade paper, I love it, it's gorgeous. And I've included some in this journal that I'm working on right now. But yeah, you can't write on it, can you? But this paper, it just looks like it, but it isn't. Right. Oh, and I just dipped my pink dobber in this grey. Right. I'll do grey around the back as well, and then I'll have to clean that little sponge. That's oh dear, we've started already. Calamity Alley is up and running. You didn't think this year was going to be any different, did you, loves? Really? Come on, it's me. Right. I want wet wipe and I'll stick it on here so it's got a bit of something, bit of support, and I'll just give it a rub on there, and there we are, it's back to normal. And yeah, it's a little bit wet, but it'll dry in no time at all. So no harm done, we saved the day. Right, pop that there, and see, that can be the back or either side. We'll go on the grey though, because I like it, and it's very plain. That side will be the side you can journal on, and this side is just got lots of possibilities of where we can go because it's empty. Right, I've got this gorgeous little stamp that I've been just dying to use for ages, but haven't had the right project to suit the stamp. So it's the first time out for it, and it's just beautiful. So I want to use it on here, so I thought I better do the stamping first while I've still got a perfectly flat surface. And I want it quite high because I'm going to have a nice lot of trim down the bottom. So right, we don't want it too high though. I think about there looks nice. Right, let's get the bit on. I'm just seeing if it's straight and everything, and yeah, I'm happy with that. But what I'm going to do, I want to heat emboss it. I've got this lovely salmon kind of pink there. Oh, I need a bit of paper, don't I? To go underneath. I forgot that. Let's just grab a bit of scrap paper. I can use this to back something with, can't I? And right, I'm still in the right place, and yeah. Right, so I need me embossing ink. Right, hopefully that's enough. I'll go twice just in case. Right, that should be enough. I'm struggling to move my arms because I'm wrapped up so warm. Because it's freezing here. And yeah, me and cold ain't mates. So I'm wrapped up like little Eskimo. Well, not so little Eskimo. Thanks to lockdown. Oh, look at that. Right, I'm just going to dry this off with my heat tool, and then I shall be right back. Right, I'm really happy with that. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, because when I filmed for New Year's Day, I'll close that up, it lasts me another 5 years. I bought this cheap one. Everyone goes on about the dear one. I bought this cheap one, right? And because it's just glycerine, I thought I'll buy a little packet of glycerine at the same time, and then if it dries out, I can re-wet it. Because buying both of them together was still cheaper than buying the brand that most people buy. So, oh no, I don't want to set that eyelet yet. I've had a little idea. Anyway, so yeah, that I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and so I thought, right, I'll get that and the glycerine. I've only had to re-wet it once, and it probably really didn't need that. It was just me being extra cautious, you know. It felt a tiny bit dry, and so I re-wetted it, and it's been going strong for years. So I've left quite a big gap, so I can go quite bold with like the deep thingy. Just try and straighten that out a little bit. That might look nice. I could tuck like a ticket or something in as well. I'm just sort of rummaging through the boxes. I've got all this black and white stuff, but I have got a couple of bits of grey and silver in here as well. So yeah, no. Let's see. Oh. I think I am going to have that white, but I'm thinking I want something else. So maybe a little bit of this pink. Like that. No. No, it's not the one. Maybe a couple of leaves just to one side. I think I'm going to go with that. But I need, as well as my big scissors, I need these ones, because there's these little knobbly bits at the top. So I just want to be rid of them. And then we'll be done. And then I've got a busy day ahead, or busy couple of days. We moved out of my units the boxes, for the top 4 boxes on each side, because I've got a unit each side of the dining table. And we moved the top 4 boxes out of each because we thought it'd look kind of cute and Christmassy. So then in the place of where my grey boxes was, in the white unit, we would put like a tub of sweets here and our jelly baby man in the next one and this and that. And so me and my daughter had the idea of, I can't even remember which one of us, sorry I'm taking off my hoodie. I've put my thick one on because it was so cold outside. Oh, and now I'm struggling to get my arms out. Oh, that's better. Right, have I got rid of all the knobbly bits? Yeah. So yeah, we thought that would be a really good idea. So the boxes are upstairs taking up room in my already minuscule bedroom. And where I've used things, because I still was filming every day, wasn't I? So we still had the sweets in there. So I was bringing down a bit here, like a few things out of a box here, and then taking them up or asking someone else to take them up for me and putting them in the wrong box and that. So my boxes now are all disorganised. And you know, it's enough to sort of traumatise me. It's enough to give me nightmares. Nightmares about mess that I'm drowning in. Seriously. I get anxiety like that. So today and possibly tomorrow, if I don't get it all done today, because it's a mammoth task to do on my own, I'm going to empty out all 16 boxes and then reorganise them to how I want them. Because I'm not going to lie, they was starting to get a little bit disorganised, with some things being kept together that don't belong together, in my opinion, you know. So they was needing a clear out anyway. And then now that we did that for Christmas, now they just need really sorting out. Couldn't find anything. It took me about an hour to find these. It really has. So yeah, right, see, I was thinking if I used a trim it'd cover up these like kind of flower circles, and I don't want to cover those up, so I thought if I come in with a bit of leaf like that, I could have either a little bit of diamante or a bit of resin flower, or you know, something like that, or a fabric flower. I can have something on this branch, and it's just subtle, isn't it? It's not too in your face, but it just adds that little bit extra that your eye is craving for, isn't it? You know, sometimes it's nice to keep it really minimal, sometimes it's nice to go really crazy. Well, for me it is, especially when I'm working on a boho journal. I just let my brain run wild, or my creativity rather, and my courage. I like to go bold when I'm doing that, but I think this kind of style, although I will end up having loads of fluff and whatnot, loads of trim and everything, but all in subtle ways, I think makes it better. So that there, and I wanted a little flower, didn't I? Well, I want to have a look and see what looks best. So what I've got choices of, I could have a fabric, no, we could have, I'm thinking this is going to be the right answer, just one like that, like that. No, I think between the middle two. Yeah, I think that's the one that works for me. Oh, hang on, let's try again. I'm down there. Yeah, the middle, I'm thinking, yeah, about there. I think that works for me. So, put that bit of glue on. Oh, don't that much. And just that little flower like that. Right. Now, the reason I haven't set the eyelet yet, because I thought it might look nice to have a bit of glassine just overlapping, the same size and that as the tag, and we just set the eyelet once we've got it to the right size and that and shape, and you can still see everything, but then yeah, you just lift it up a little bit so you can see like the twinkliness and that, so, and see it properly. I just thought it's just little something else, you know, little added something, but in a really subtle way. But I've got to get it cut out without jogging it. I'll come back to that bit. There's a bit that I keep trying to get, and yeah, and missing. Right. Just a little bit more. Now, let's see. I'll line that side up, that's pretty straight. It's this bit over here that's the dodgy bit. It doesn't have to fit perfectly, like, I just want the right shape and the lines to be straight, so that will sit about there. I think I might come up a bit though. I'll go like that. No, I won't. I'll come up here. Right. Yeah, I like that. Right. Just over a little touch. Down like that. Right. And now I can punch the hole again and set the eyelet, and then once the eyelet's holding it in place, I'll quickly go around the edge again and just make sure I've not got any jagged edges. Right. Right, no, I sent that too far that way. Just a little trim off of this side. That's it. Right, and so that is the tag. I like that with the bit of glassine. It just gives it a little something more, a little bit of different texture, a little bit of something that you might not spot on the first time, but you'll definitely spot on the second. So I'm just leaning down. That is a lovely match to that, it really is, but I think it's a bit too thick for in there. Sorry, I'm just rummaging. that's come from. Right. And a bit of that. Right. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I would pull both through, because we all know me and Fredlin. We're not great mates, are we? But that went rather smooth. Right. I'll leave it a little bit long, so I'll just give a little trim. And it's got a little bit of fluff. I could have left it a bit longer, actually. I went in a bit too keen, but it's not too short, it's fine. And so, yep, I'm happy with that one. I'll pop that over here. Right, so I've had an idea as well for this big one. Let's find this. We'll do the biggest size triangles. And I was thinking, I've got like an offcut there of handmade paper, and it is very lovely, but like I was saying earlier, I suppose you can write on it, but you're really likely to put your pen through it or pencil. I was thinking of using it as a little pocket on the back of this tag for another tag to go inside, one of those smaller skinny ones. So yeah, I'll put the pocket on first. No, I won't. We'll ink. Oh dear, right. And what am I using? Tattered Rose I'm using at the minute, and it's a really lovely colour. Yesterday I was using it stenciling, and yeah, it was just beautiful. Really liked how it came out. But because this is a new one, and they're not expensive, are they really? Well, they are compared to the ones you get for £1, but I do like that you can use these distress inks in different ways, and the oxides in even more different ways, you know. So I like to treat myself to one every now and again. When I didn't have any, I used to buy one a month, but now I have got a few. I'll just get myself one every couple of months, really, as my little treat. It's not a lot of money, and I don't spend my money on myself, really. So it is like, it's that little treat that I give myself. But when that Tattered Rose arrived the other day, I opened it and I thought, there's something wrong with it. Because look, this is Victorian velvet, and it comes out like that, just a little bit lighter. Milled lavender, again, just like that, a little bit lighter. What? I was thinking, what on earth? It's like brick red. But no, it comes out absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really lovely, subtle shade. I really like it. But yeah, I was all frightened when I took the lid off. I thought, something's wrong. They've sent me one that's gone off or something. But no, they hadn't. It was just me panicking. But yeah, when I tried it, I really do like it. So I reckon I'll be using that quite a bit in this journal. Right, so we've got a really little lightweight pocket there, so I won't put like a really heavy big tag in there. And I thought we'll have a little bit of trim down here coming from behind, which I thought, no, that's the bit I'm going to use on the front. I want a different bit coming from behind. It's a little bit deeper, and I'm going to have that like that across there. Oh, I've got a bit of glue on my thumb. That's the beauty of this. It does rub off with a quick harsh rub of your finger, which is lucky for me because I'm always getting glue all over the place. And I just told a subscriber she was saying about my nails, and since I changed from using nail polish to dipping powder, I couldn't do it at first, so my daughter, she does nails and everything like that. She's brilliant at doing all that kind of stuff, people's nails and lashes and whatnot. But we bought dipping powder, and it don't chip, it don't. The main thing for me was using this glue. I would paint my nails, and then the first project I did, the glue, because it's got acetate in it, which is like nail varnish remover, it would take my nail varnish off. But since we've bought these dipping powders, like at first my daughter was doing them for me and putting like fake nails on and then doing it, but I can't really get on with them very well. Even when my own nails are too long, I start to struggle and have to cut them, because my nails don't really ever break, or if they do, it's a clean snap and it's right down at the base where it's really painful. I've always had that with my nails, like they're quite strong. But yeah, she was doing them and like doing the fake nails and everything, and then she went home and one of my nails had come off, one of the fake ones, so I was like, I'm just going to have a go at doing it. So we soaked off the nails and that, and well, I did, and yeah, I've been doing it on my own now. I can't do it as perfect as she does it, but they're not terrible, and I would never go back to normal nail varnish now, because I could get glue on it and it don't take it off. So yeah, it's not, and you don't need, with dipping powders, it's not like the acrylic ones where you have to sit and put your nails under the UV light. They don't need the UV light to dry or nothing. My daughter can do all types. She does the ones with the light, like these ones that don't need the light. But for me, on my own, when she ain't here, or when she's had a really long day with the kids, you know, and worn out, I don't like to ask her all the time, you know. And so just every couple of weeks I'll do them. I mean, if I wanted something fancy, like if I wanted it to look like two-toned, like, or dip dyed or whatnot, if I wanted a kind of effect or something, or anything special, I do get her to do them. But yeah, I'm alright doing them by myself, and you know how cat-handed I am. So, so yeah, I'd never go back to normal now, normal nail varnish. But I got all overzealous and excited and threw my actual nail varnishes away, because a lot of them was like getting a bit gloopy and that. And so I threw my nail varnishes away and then forgot. You can't dip your toes in the dipping powder. Well, you can. My daughter can do her own. She does her hands and her toes and that. I don't know how she does her toes. I wouldn't be able to dip my toes in there. but yeah, she manages it. But I want nail varnish for my toes, because they don't touch the glue or nothing like that. And yeah, what a wally, I threw it all out because I thought, oh, this is my new favourite thing now. I'm just going to do this forever and ever. And then I thought, oh, what about my feet? And my daughter said, oh, you can sort of do it with like a thing, and you've got to put your toe in. And I was like, no, that is way too fiddly for me. That ain't happening. Because, yeah, as much as I like how they look, I can't be dipping my feet in things or have anyone else pulling my feet about in that way. So I've got to buy a nail varnish. Buy a nail varnish next time I actually leave the house. Oh, excuse me. Right, so I've got a few of them bits cut out. I'm going to cut out a couple of bits of this pink tool that I got from BB Craft. And we're going to make a little flower at the top of this great big tag. So we'll have that bit on the bottom. And yeah, I've done one of these yesterday on a pocket and loved it. And yeah, this type of journal can't have too much of this, can it? Nice fluffy bits and that. I'll have that coming out that side. On the wonk a bit more though. Right, like that. Oh, I've poached that bit in. Let's pull that out a little touch, yeah, like that. Another bit of pink there. And I have this bit in the middle of this bit of pink. Right. Pop that like that. And as I did yesterday, I'm going to staple it together because it's so much easier. Right. And I've got a lovely flower. And seeing as we've got a nice big tag like that, oh, it might be too big. Yeah, that one is too big, right. So we want something a little bit smaller than that. Oh, I died. Oh no, I think it's still going to be too big. Yeah, it is a bit. Right. We'll have a little. Oh, instead of a flower, I could have a butterfly in the middle. No, I don't like how that looks. Yeah, we'll have that. Right, so I just want to pull it about a little bit though. Fluff it up a bit. And there we are. And I'll pop that there. Nice blob of glue for this little flower there. Oh yeah, I like that. That's come out nice. Right, so I can use this on something else. How lovely is that? It was grey. June sent these to me. And I think it was June. And I've dyed that one pink. And then with the same dye, in the exact same bowl, I had these ones sent to me by Tanya. Hello sweetheart, thank you. And as you can see, really different effects, but yeah, from the same dye, so in the same bowl, which is cool. So yeah, two very different, because that was pure white, and like I said, this was like a sort of creamy grey, if you know, beigey grey. But yeah, oh, what have I knocked off? Oh, just me ink book. I don't know if anything was in it. It sounded like something else. Right, I'm going to have a nice bit of something at the top now. Right, let's see. I think once this opens out it's quite wide, so I can halve it. And then, right, going in there, we'll have another bit of this. Right. And again, we've just got to try and poke that through. Yeah. Did the other one come through? Oh, it's just starting to. Let's grab that. Get that hooked underneath. That's it. Right. Right. Just get them through there. Right, and I don't want to cut anything off of that bit. I just want to, wrong scissors, let's get the right scissors, just want to neaten up the tops of our sari silk, and yeah, nice and subtle. There's not really that much going on at all, but we have got that little pocket at the back, so maybe I could take a little bit off the top there. Let's see. This thinner one I think would be better. And I'll take a bit off the top. I'm going to have a nice little bit, no, a bit bigger than that. And so, yeah, this afternoon I'll be starting doing my big reorganisation of all my drawers and everything in them, which I'm sure is going to take me an age. I might still be doing it tomorrow, but that's no dramas. I think I need to get it done, and it's easier to get it done while the kids ain't here. So while my daughter is at hers with the children, I don't know if she's coming back this evening or whether she's coming back tomorrow, but if I can make a big start on it, I just need someone to carry them down for me, and then I can be organising and getting everything back to how I like it, knowing what is where. Right. And oh, Just pop that in there. Right. And this bit is a little bit thinner than the bit on the larger tag, so I'll use it here. Right. And that will just sit nicely in there. So not a lot going on with them at all, but I really don't think they need it with those lovely flowers. So that is that. What else did I do? Oh yeah, this one as well with our little flat. So I'm going to leave it there for now, because yeah, like I said, I have got a lot to do. So I can pop these in the done box, and I shall see you again working a little bit more once I've sorted out all my stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I love you loads. If you didn't hear me say it already, happy 2021. I hope it brings you everything that you've wished for and more. Love you loads. Bye for now. See yous.